Okay, how we doing today, folks? I want to do a little bit of an unboxing. Got on the table Nemo's War from Chris Taylor designed it, and it's from Victory Point Game. But first, I'll start looking at this. I want to go on a bit of a rant about Victory Point games. I miss the old Victory Point games. This was a game that I don't know. It came out, I guess around 2010, 2011. The original Nemo's War. It was one I put on the back burner. I put a lot of Victory Point games on the back burner because I was buying other things, and I always felt like, I could always go back. It's print on demand. I'll find them. I get them. And I do have a lot of Victory Point games, and the early folio games, which were really, really cool, and then later some of the box editions. So I loved Victory Point. I never picked this one up, and luckily, this is a popular game that's still being produced, I guess, by the new Victory Point games, I guess, who took them over. Tabletop Tycoon, I guess. And I do see that they're going. It was basically this, and what's the Zeds game? What is that? Anyway, the zombie game. I forget. A few games they had, but I see where they're reprinting some of the older games that I already have. I think every one of them, So those. The English Civil War game, I forget what it's called, and the French and Indian War game, those are good States of Siege games, but I miss certain things. I miss the kind of the innovation there. There's a game another Chris Taylor game that I always wanted, and that I just didn't pick up, and then too late. It was Legions of Darkness, which was a States of Siege game, a fantasy game. So now people are selling that $50, $70. I'm just not doing that. But I did get Nemo's War. This is the second edition. It looks really good. It's Chris Taylor, developed by Alan Emmerich. Yeah. But carve out your own 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Nemo's War is a solitaire game of underwater exploration and combat circa 1870. You are Captain Nemo, commander of magnificent Nautilus. I can't read. The magnificent Nautilus, an underwater vessel beyond compare. You will search for wild seas, combat vessels of all nations, brave the hazards of brave the hazards of the deep, find mysterious treasures, behold and chronicle amazing wonders, and travel around the world. Your quest for knowledge and vengeance. Okay, that's a bad read for me. I'm trying to read through the viewfinder, so whatever. But it is Nemo's War, and it looks really good. Let's get into it. And obviously, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Obviously, Captain Nemo. Jules Verne novel. If you haven't read it, you probably should. It's kind of that kind of science fiction that I really enjoy. Right? I mean, it's in that area that I love. So here we go. Well, box is put together well. Nice box. Really, really good box. And I know boxes aren't the most sexy part of a game, but if you want to keep a box, you're going to carry around game conventions or whatnot, you need a good box is an essential thing. Table of contents, introduction, game equipment, game setup, definitions, and conventions, turn sequence. We're going to look at the sequence of play here, event phase. Okay, so the book is 31 pages. Okay. Glossy, which makes it a little difficult if you're going to write in it, right? Game set up. Let's look at the sequence of play. Well, nice splash page. I do like that. I do like games that do this. I know it's more of a simulate Euro game thing, but I love it when they do it with war games or adventure games. I just love that. Let me know what's what. Definitions and conventions. Okay. Okay. Gaining and losing ship resources. Well, where's the pass up sequence of play? What page was it on? Turn sequence was page 10. I did pass it up. Okay, we got the sequence of play. What do you got? Begin each turn with an event phase by revealing the top card of the draw pile. Okay, we're going to be drawing cards as we would do the same in a lot of the solitaire games, a lot of the States of Siege from Victory Point. On the top left of the board, and resolving that card's event, test, or other instructions. See rules 6 and 7, okay. Continue with placement phase, followed by your action phase. Okay, your placement phase, I'm assuming you're just, during the placement phase, you roll the dice. Indicated for the game's current act, +1 additional black die when you are at a very high notoriety level. Okay, cool. All right. And then in the action phase, you spend action points. Okay, so it's action point. Okay, so it looks to be kind of that same card engine that a lot of solitaire games are. And then you have, you place what you need to place, and then enemies and so forth, and then you're gonna end up with the action phase, which is like point system, right? How many points you have? Okay, so that's pretty simple of a. This is the Epilogue Book, which I understand you look for. Nice printed book for what your endings are, right? For what your not endings, but what you've achieved, your achievements. How well you've done. All right, counters. A lot of ship counters. Front and back, they look good. Cardboard. They're not that old school VPG thick. Those real thick cardboard. It's not that, but I like these just as well. Nice cardboard, good card stock, easy to read. Nice flags of nations. You know where they are: the Dutch, the British Naval Jack. Tell right off from those flags, right? And passenger ship or whatnot, a whaler. And wow, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, so counters. I don't know about some of the darker counters, but they look nice. Colors hit. Double-sided, obviously. Ironside, battleship, capital ship. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, the frigate. All right, so you're going to be dealing with typical period vessels. And here we got some more counters. That looks like okay, this is what you could, you're going to pick different, you can go on a science mission or explore mission or a war mission, or what's that there? That's anti-imperialist mission. So all that's cool. All right. Okay. Cards. These should be the. Well, let's see if we can open these and we'll look through some of these cards here. Let's see the component quality on the cards. They're okay. Kind of thin though, gotta say. Kind of thin. These are the co-op. Okay, I'm assuming that's the 2-player modes. Which that's it's. Man, I hit my camera, did I not? Sorry, folks. The system, it's a solitaire system. I'm assuming the co-op was kind of tacked on, but I didn't buy it for the multiplayer modes. Nautilus upgrade, okay. That's cool, Nautilus upgrade. But I'm assuming you can, yeah, I guess you can play it as that. I definitely bought it as a solitaire game though. Okay, Nautilus upgrades. Hydro drive. Strengthened prow. Double hull. Reinforced armor. Steam torpedoes. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. Steam torpedoes, man. Fog machine. Gosh. Arcane library. Okay. All those upgrades seem kind of cool. Okay. Seeing that kind of stuff kind of gets me a little bit excited for the game. I like some of that. Adventures. So these are your adventures cards. So that's pretty much looks like what's going to drive it, right? 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas is the name of that one. Okay. Well. Alright, what do we got here? Name of this one. Legal Bay. Okay. Runaway Reef. Okay. The card's okay. They're not thin. They're not real thin. Thinner than I like though. I gotta say, they're not. If you had the old Victory Point Games cards, they do have a gloss or something on them, so they are a bit sturdier. But they do seem almost that sort of thickness. To be honest with you, dust. Absolutely normal dust, black and white, normal, no specialty dust. Happy to see that. Okay, looks like the map. Let's look at the map. Move some of this stuff off to the side here since I don't want. I'm not sure how big the map is. Oh wow. Move this back here. The map does seem good size here. Yeah. Pretty big map, I gotta say. Almost takes up the width of the table. Alright, so this is gonna be your playing where you're gonna be doing your stuff at. Good map. Okay, cool. Got a lot of, I like to see this. A lot of people think I'm crazy when I say that. I like to see like your combat sequence, your turn sequence. I like to see that on a map. I know Decision Game has done a lot of that. This is a good, heavy mounted map. No problems laying flat either. Man, that's some of these mounted maps, multiple fold mounted maps, sometimes have a problem laying flat. This is perfect. So I'm impressed with the components thus far. So here we got cubes, wooden cubes, and that looks like a wooden, what is that? What is that? It looks like almost a wooden block, but it is a block of some sort. Was it a Jolly Roger on there? Huh. Let's see with the Jolly Roger. Okay. So wooden cubes. I'm assuming they're used as counters for some or a placeholder of some sort, right? That's all. Hey, jewels, right? Neat jewels. It's kind of neat. Gives it a kind of thematic thing. Oh, here's your Nautilus. There's your Nautilus. Plastic. I might paint that, man. It doesn't. It's not too bad. I'm gonna try to paint that. Let's see what that does. That's kind of cool. Your Nautilus is kind of cool. That's kind of awesome. All right, and some more. What is these? Some more counters. Yielding, seizing the captaincy. So that may be. Wow, is the captain? Wow, that may be a sort of mutiny, maybe. Maybe. Hopefully. Gotta love mutiny. What do we got here? Victory Point Games Premier Line Catalog. Yeah, well. Well, there are 4 games now. Well, they produce. Twilight of the Gods. Okay, I do know that. Renegade. All right. Healthy Heart Hospital. Chariots of Rome. Wow, Thunder in the East. Yeah, I'm still thinking that's an old. But okay. PrettyPointGames.com. Darkest Night. Yep. Yeah, they do still have a few games. It is not the. Got plenty of baggies. So, and you can't forget. Now, this is people are going to say, "Man, that's a weird thing to get it." Love this insert, by the way. Neat insert. Where I always love these inserts, where you can easily put where you want, whatever you want. Put your things back in where you want them. Right. That's something small, but it's love those inserts, man. A good insert. All right, so that looks to be about it. Nemo's War, and I'm gonna be playing this week, probably all week, because I think it looks good. If I can set it up without my wife telling me, "Hey, take that down. We got company coming," or something, right? Yeah. You have a friend coming. Are you gonna leave that game up? Of course I am. He's my friend. All right, man. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Be good. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.